from Farhan and Gabe. And even the Golden State Warriors, who slow play every injury. Nobody's going to be mad at that because last year it worked. It worked at the highest level. They ended up winning a championship because they all got healthy at the right time. But all of these analytics that are aimed at the body and prolonging and putting people in a perfect position to succeed, it's like that's fine. However, if it leads to your team not having an identity, like that's really what we're talking about with the Giants. Your team has to have an identity. This is content.
Who's their marquee player for the Giants?
There isn't one.
Right? No, but if you had to pick somebody, like if you had to put out a poster on opening day, here's our guy.
It's Webb and Peterson.
You can't pick two.
Well, no, but I mean,
so like you've got every fifth day guy and a platoon player.
Right. Like
that's so sad.
They're the ones that went and talked to Chris Rose a couple of weeks ago on the podcast because they're the faces, and that's not good enough.
You got a 400 at bat guy and a pitcher,
and I love both those players, especially Logan. Like I love Logan's story. I love who he is. He is awesome. He is absolutely. He's a fantastic pitcher, and he's already shown that he's a big game pitcher.
But he'll appear 32 times at best this year, right?
And he tapped out of the World Baseball Classic because I think he understands that he needs to be the leader on this team going forward. And so that's all wonderful. But that's not – I mean, that's what you got right now.
Yeah.
So the Giants are lacking an identity. It's kind of the point – I mean, Steiny and I talked about this yesterday –
Steiny.
Am I not allowed to bring up his name anymore?
I'm sick of you talking about yesterday. Can we live in today's show?
How much I didn't talk about yesterday that much?
I'm sick of it.
You're sick of it? I mean,
put it bluntly, I'm sick of it.
The idea of what the Warriors will do going forward and who might be on or off the trade block or who's even tradable. And he sort of went down the mythical road of like, is there a point sometime here in the future where the right thing would be to trade Steph Curry? And I'm like, it for me, it's just a hard no.
He's been anti-Steph from the get-go.
No, it wasn't like that. The point is like, what if Steph wanted it? What if the Warriors started to have to go with the youth movement and Steph was like, well, I can't win here anymore. Send me somewhere else to ring chase a little bit with the last 2 years of my career. My thought was, I doubt Steph would do that. That'd be a bad decision. Like, why do you want to go be somebody's 3 and try to ring chase when you already have 4?
Well, considering his NIMBY situation in Atherton with his neighbor now building, I mean, maybe he wants out of Atherton. Maybe he wants out of the Bay.
Yeah, maybe.
He's getting NIMBY'd out of the Bay.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop. It's a story.
It's a story. I don't think it's his story. I just don't. Like, I doubt that he would want that, but even if he did, for me, the answer is absolutely not. The answer is that because he's the identity. He's the identity of the Golden State Warriors. You can't be without an identity if you are content, if you are a thing, if you are entertainment. You have to have that thing where someone says, well, this is how I'm going to describe what you're going to go see. If somebody landed here from planet Mars and said, tell me, what am I going to if I go over to this Oracle Park thing here in a month and a half? What am I going to see? Describe it to me. What are you going to watch?
You're going to watch 26 different guys appear in a giant uniform over the course of 9 innings, and you're hoping to win 3-2.
Yeah, they might win.
Make sure you have your program with you.
They win more often than they lose.
Wow.
They do.
Not last year.
Well, but combine the last 2 years.
There you go.
Gabe Kapler era. More wins or losses?
Yeah, more wins, Mark.
You're Dr. Fact over there.
No, I love it.
Do they have more wins or losses?
They've got more wins.
Thank you. So, but describe it to me. What's the identity?
What?
888-957.
I mean,
957.
Is that unfair for me to?
Not at all.
I mean,
not at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope that they have a great year this year.
I do think you're falling asleep too often. I do think that.
I think, come on, I'm getting older. Yeah. I hope Conforto and Haniger pop. I hope the pitching lives up to billing. I hope that they have a first baseman who can actually catch the baseball when thrown to him.
Brandon Belt said yesterday from Blue Jays camp that he thinks Lamont Wade's going to crush this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brandon Belt?
Defensively?
Yes, he did. Belt's still talking about the Giants.
Brandon Bunt.
He's not even in this country anymore, and he's still talking about the Giants.